Welcome to Last Bell Boxing. With just over a week left until Leigh Wood has his world title fight. It's an absolute pleasure to bring him on. How's it going, Leigh?
All good, thanks. All good. I'm excited. Last little push this week. A week on Saturday. It's down to business.
So, just tell us the timeline of how this fight came about, because the way I've kind of read the situation is originally this wasn't what you were looking at. Is that right? You were potentially
probably I was probably looking at something else. We had a lot of options to be honest, a lot of options. But the plan was to push for a world title shot within 18 months. This opportunity come up. I was in the gym. I had 6 weeks notice from when they gave us the call. Obviously, I'd been in the gym a few weeks, so I was already starting to get fit. Spoke to Ben, my coach, and it took me all of about 3 minutes to make the decision.
Of course it did. So I'm assuming you and Ben have got a master plan of how you're going to tackle this situation.
As always, Ben's not really got it wrong yet. He's got it right time and time again. In my last fight, not just my fights, Josh Taylor winning all the belts, Lee McGregor, European title. There's a few more fights on there as well. Josh's first fight, he gets it right. He didn't really get it wrong. Obviously, it's still a task to go out there and implement the plan, but I'm 100% confident in doing it.
Leigh, let's jump in. Was obviously it was due to fight Warrington, wasn't he, initially? But it broke down over where the fight was going to take place. Was this ever going to happen abroad?
I never got the option. I think, in all honesty, it sounds to me like he signed to Golden Boy. They promised to get him out by a certain date, or his contract's coming up by a certain date, and they've got no shows. So they've spoke to Eddie and said, look, can you get him on one of your shows? We'll pay his purse, you pay his opponent, kind of thing. And, I'm not sure I might be saying this, but I'm saying it. And I think they made a big mistake.
And obviously, I know you're not looking past this fight, but surely City Ground's got to be coming close, hasn't it? When you lift that belt.
Go win next Saturday, and we're in touching distance of a massive fight in Nottingham. Hopefully, it can beat the City Ground. That's one of the things I really want to do. It's top of my list. Like I said before last year, I'm not sure I spoke to you guys or someone else. Win the British title was one thing. Box one, hopefully win a world title. And the third thing is to be the first person to headline at the City Ground. And this fight definitely puts me in touching distance.
Yeah. Don't worry about the editing, Lee. I can sort that badge out when I get the video edited.
You're gonna blow it up.
No, I'm thinking the other way, fella. To be honest, but so could this fight ever have happened in Nottingham? This one, arena or?
Not with the time scale. They wanted to get him out on the first show they could, and obviously fight camp was already there, already lined up, already been organised. So it wasn't much of a task to slip it onto the bill. To start a whole new show, it would have took too long to promote it, to get it ready. Then obviously Eddie's got dates already lined up for other shows, and it just made sense to put it on this one. First one on DAZN. I'm hearing it might be the first fight ever on DAZN.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a great night anyway. Eddie's going to make sure his first show's a massive one, a spectacle. So having to be part of it.
That wouldn't be a bad title, fella, would it? The first live fight on DAZN. You'll take that, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. You watched all my fights. They're always exciting, and they're always full of knockouts. I guess they're normally. I think 6 titles I've won. And they've all been by knockout, so I'm going to go out there and do what I do best.
Leigh, I just want to ask from watching a few videos of Shanzu, and he's got a very interesting style. He throws a lot of punches. He comes forward, but I'm not too sure if he's faced anyone like you before. Do you think he'll be able to take your power?
Yeah, it's the same thing. He's got a lot of questions to answer. Can he take the power? Can he take the punishment round after round after round? Because his defense ain't great in volume punches. Whilst the punches are out trying to land, there's nothing next to the chin.
Yeah.
So it's one of them style clashes, which is very exciting. Like I said, Ben's got the game plan right for me. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do to take his best attribute away, and help me push mine forward as well. So it's going to be great. All these questions people are asking. He's not boxed anyone like me, but I've not boxed anyone like him either, which makes it a very exciting fight. I'm just going to go out there and get the job done.
I mean, I know football allegiances aside, Lee, Nottingham's behind you, fella. And I bring that bell back to Nottingham, mate. And because we're very proud of you in this city. Very proud. So I looked at this guy's record. 18 wins, 3 KOs in that 18 wins. So he's not exactly a banger, is he? So
no, but there's more than one way to win a fight. I don't come out and rely on my power either. It's not like I come out and blast away. There's a lot more method to the madness. I'm educated into boxing, like my style, and I'm well schooled. I don't just come out and try and hope for the best and whack people. Watch the Doyle fight, it was a systematic breakdown before the knockout. Same with this, it's not going to be come out and wham bam, hope for the best. I've got a plan, a game plan, a very good one at that. I know what I need to do, and if it goes to plan, I will get the knockout. Yeah.
So what is it this week? Go on, Andy. So what is it this week then, Lee? Is it just a bit of a fine tune up in the gym? Is it nothing too ever before fight night?
Yeah. So it's called tapering. So we're tapering. Normally I switch off completely after this weekend, and I don't do a lot, and it's just make the weight then fight. But with Ben, it's different. It's not quite, you can't switch off yet. The hard work may be done, but you can't switch off. There's a lot more drilling to be done every day, most days, and just practicing little bits and bobs that I'll be using on fight night majority of the night.
And what does fight day look like, Lee? I've always wondered about it. Do you have to use a Nottingham phrase, do you have a kip in the daytime, and
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, well, what normally happens is everyone goes over to the arena, and there's a lot of fighters here going in and out and out. I just get my head down in the changing room. But with the new COVID and what's happening, they bring you over. So you're at your hotel because you're right next to the arena. Yeah. They give you a time when your team goes over and everyone goes over individually. So I'll probably sleep in the day, get my head down, and then normally, touch wood, I'll be firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
So it's not like a full-on week bubble then, like it has been for.
I think it is. It is a bubble, but it's not as strict as the last one I was at. So you'll be allowed to go out, nip out, and get food and stuff. But it'll be strict testing. But we have to be in the bubbles though.
Carl's touched on it. It's been quite some time now since Nottingham's had elite boxing at the level that you saw with Froch, for example, and we're screaming out for it. Yeah. You'll know because you're in Nottingham gyms all the time. I've seen lots of footage of the training you do with kids, as an example. A lot of people won't know that, but on your off time, you're always down the gyms, bringing these young kids through, aren't you?
I try my best. Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I was training in a gym with Froch, some other great fighters, Ricardo Sams, Lee Morris, Jason Yarnell, the list goes on. There's so many good fighters around at that time.
Was that the Phoenix?
Phoenix. That was just to look up to. So I feel like it's my duty to do the same and go back and if I can have a photo of a young kid, just give him a bit of time, show him a few things, see where I've got to, and show him that I came from where he is. Then that's going to produce the next generation, and hopefully that he will go back and do the same. And they will go back and do the same, and that's how you keep a rich, boxing, thriving city going.
And so no pressure, mate. No pressure. But bringing this world title back is going to make a massive difference to boxing in Nottingham. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Massive difference. I think there's only one person that's brought a prestigious world title back to Nottingham. I might be wrong, but I think there is only one. So to be number 2 would be massive.
Puts another big spotlight on the city as well, and the boxing in Nottingham, don't it?
That's it. It's great for the city. It picks it up. It picks everything up. The football club, everything. It picks all the sport up. I've got a good relationship with the club, Forest. I've got a good relationship with Panthers, and all other clubs as well. I go up to Colton Town, helped them with a charity thing not long ago. Gedling Miners, like there's so many teams, and just being successful in one sport kind of picks other sports up as well,
Yeah.
and it brings the attention and it brings so much more than just a win. It picks you up.
Yeah,
Do you think as well, Lee, it puts you in a good position for potentially, I mean, obviously you said you had a plan, 80 more plan, but when you're looking at the winner of Galahad and Dickens, that's a very good unification fight for this country. I know we're talking about Nottingham a lot, but for this country at some point later down the line. So it puts you, winning this, it gives you a good advantage going, for negotiations and things like that for that particular fight.
There's some massive fights we made. I can't look past this fight. I can't look past the
No.
week on Saturday. It's a hard night, but I am confident in doing a job on it. Very confident.
So, yeah.
But yeah, it's going to open a lot of doors. There's some good champions out there, some really good champions out there. There's some good fights to be made, and hopefully we can make them in my own city.
Is there a potential that unification for the winner of the Galahad fight?
Absolutely.
What happen next?
Well, at my age, do I really need to defend in an easy fight and have an easy fight in my own city, or do I go and think, look, I'm at my best. I'm not getting any younger. I'm at my best right now. Let's go for this right now. Or do I wait? Do I have a fight and wait another 8 to 10 months for another fight? Do you know what I mean? I think the right thing to do is try unify straight away.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a bit tantalising, Lee. I can't imagine what it must be like for you, Lee.
I've got my eyes firmly on 31st of July first.
Yeah.
You've got a big job to do there, fella, haven't you, before you start thinking about anything else?
A massive job to do. And it's not going to be easy. I'm not expecting it to be easy.
No.
I don't want it to be easy either because I've trained so hard. To have an easy fight would be disappointing.
Yeah,
But I know exactly what I need to do to beat this guy. So.
you don't give world belts away, fella, do they? They don't give them away.
They don't give any away, even British title level. That's why the British titles are such a wolf pit, because you win a British title, it opens a lot of doors, as you can see, straight from a British title fight to a world title fight. I know a lot of people say, well, it's a big jump from British to world, but British title is a domestic title with the Commonwealth, and I'd say the WBO European is also a kind of domestic title. And I've won all of them by knockout. Even the defenses. So, obviously apart from the Dickens fight, which I lost on a split, but I believe he's world level, and he was the first southpaw I boxed in my whole career with a winning record. So, yeah, I think it's like 5 or 6 domestic fights I've had, all won by knockouts. I've proved I'm above that level. So it's not really a jump from British level struggling. It's like a jump from British level smashing through up to world level. I'm gonna go out and show everyone how good I am.
And you grafted your way up, Lee, haven't you? You've had no one's giving you anything. You've worked your way up, haven't you, to this position? Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't sign with a promoter when I turned pro. I made my debut in Clifton in Nottingham in a leisure centre. I won a British Masters, an International Masters, an area title, a British title eliminator, a Commonwealth title, a WBO European, and then a British title. So I definitely started from rock bottom, and I've come all the way to the top. And all being well, on the 31st of July, what a story to tell! I'm going to be world champion.
Yeah. Well, we'll all be watching you, Lee, and supporting you, fella, as is Nottingham. So my final word is good luck on the 31st. Go and rip that belt from him, and then I'll see you at Meadow Lane. Okay.
Absolutely. I might pop over. I grew up with a stepdad, and he was a massive Notts County fan. So I used to get Forest kits for Christmas and county kits, and I've still got them, all the county kits with the labels on in my drawers.
Yeah.
But I won't mind popping down there. Nottingham's Nottingham, like I said, sport helping sport. No matter what club it is, I'd definitely get behind them. So.
And a bit like other cities, mate. When it comes to boxing, there's no football colours, is there? We're all one, aren't we? So
yeah,
that's it. We're
like
all one.
I said, I'll leave it to the other boys to close it out. But just from me, Lee, cheers for coming on, mate. Go and get that belt on the 31st, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers.
Absolutely.
Best of luck, Lee.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Lee, you've got this, mate. We have got absolutely no doubt that belt's coming back to Nottingham.
Cheers, mate. Absolutely no problem at all. It's coming back.
Nice one, mate.
So we'll finish it there, Lee. I'll be bothering you again when you lift that belt to get you back on as a world champion. You can safely guarantee that. Try not to wear a Forest shirt next time, but we'll let you off this time. And seriously though, all joking aside, it's been a pleasure, Lee. Okay, and next time we
Yes,
see
guys.
you,
Thanks a lot.
you'll be a world champion. Take care.
Absolutely.
See you
Thank
later,
you.
Lee.
Bye.
Nice one.
Cheers.
Cheers, Lee.
Cheers, fella.
And the new and the new